Hi, and welcome to this game review. We're going to be taking a look at Shiv here. This is Nick from the community. We're going to see what they did with Shiv, see if there's ways to just play a little bit better and get a little bit more damage out. If you want your own game reviewed, go ahead and let me know in the comments or swing by the Discord. Enjoy. She went Gunpage. I just reviewed Gunpage yesterday. Shh. I should view the voice lines. I've said it a couple of times, but I'm like, bro. We're Sapphire 9. Oh, that's unfortunate. You want to look to get to your dagger on at least one more, or at least wait till the. Now wait till the. If you're gonna stick him, wait till the barrier goes off. You're not really gonna do a whole lot here, and they do better with his shot. So unless you're gonna be careful, like that poking, that doesn't do a lot besides wasting ammo, and then you're gonna have to reload. So it would have been better to kind of wait till they're closer and play around the statue. Shiv doesn't really, unless you're throwing your daggers, playing on the high ground isn't getting as much value sometimes. But this part of it is good though. But like this right here, this isn't doing a lot. Like you're doing, like unless you're gonna throw your knife out, which you did, but shooting them for like 10 damage, 5 damage is not worth it. Because then you're gonna reload, and when you could be attacking the minions. Like doing this is good, but like you're up here shooting them behind the wall, not really doing a whole lot. And when you have one shot left, if you really wanted to, you could alt fire.
Bought that off a Knickerbocker that was about to get his legs broken.
Yeah, go for the dynamo. Dashing them. Nice. Okay. So, like, you could throw the dagger. Well, don't throw it for her now because she doesn't have the emblem. Cool. Now you just wait for the minion spawn. You did something right. A little risky, but you're doing good. You can mantle slide too, like onto this and shoot, get an extra free shot without reloading or having to waste an ammo. So during this part, if you don't want to be aggressive, because 3 minutes is a little hard sometimes since they're kind of full health, you can instead back off to go look for boxes instead. But if you're gonna push up here, you want to do damages to the guardian or them. Okay. So you should back off now because you don't have your minions. They're gonna die. And by back off so you can just get a dagger throw on them. Let's play a little farther back so you can start waiting for your minion wake up. Did a minion take the blade? That sucks. I hate that. Mo backed off, so yeah, you can either just try to deny or leave it. I was like, shit, yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, let's buy, what do you buy for 16? Monsters with burst. And then go back and finish that minion. Instead of leaving it, you should, or instead of going to them, you want to avoid that. It's a little different when they're like lowered closer to health. But like Dynamo's half health. You can weave in some melees with the shots. Normally, let's, you know, 2 melees, or sorry, 2 shots and then a melee. That's unfortunate. Yeah, instead of just literally waiting for this one minion, I think it'd be better to go make use of time, break boxes. Like instead of that one deny, like that may or may not happen. I find better value of those last 2 minions since you're not being trying to push him and keep the pressure up. Just back off, look for the boxes for some souls or gold statues, and then you can go by. Mo is going to be aggressive here, so you need to catch up with him. Cool. And also, since the bridge buffs, that's the other thing, since the bridge buff is now here, like if you want to get it, because you can also deny them, you want to clear this wave as quick as you can. Oh, that's unfortunate. If you had lock on Paige, even if she wasn't red, I would have said just to do it. 200 damage during lane can still do quite a bit. He didn't calm that. Yeah. If you were up there next to that, would have been better. So you just did it. Okay, so this part though, I mean, I would have left him. So yeah, when you have healing right, try to get around, do neutrals. But what I say is, it would have been better if you activated this and try to get the gun buff. But when you do healing right, I kind of back around, loop through, get some boxes, and then come back this way. Instead of just sitting around waiting, you can be a little bit active and not risk breaking it, and instead be a little active with trying to get some souls. That's unfortunate for him. You want to try to you should have, instead of like shooting with them, try to see if you could get a blade in one of them, so because your region can proc. Yeah, I mean a second ago, but so another thing that I would probably get in your build, just for future references, if you're getting someone with a lot of sustainability, and if you ever hit tab and look and see that they have regen, I know you needed to for the right, but I don't know when you get Healbane, but consider getting Healbane sooner. It helps even just their natural regen whenever you dagger them. Yeah, so like during this part, you can go over here, go with that. I know you're buying, but I'm more just saying, like, instead of just sitting here waiting it out. I don't remember when I get Healbane. I think you risk Radiant Regen in this lane. I mean, that makes sense. I can see why. Instead of Spear, instead of the extra Spirit, I would have held the money for the 16. I know for this Spirit, for the the raw damage. Getting that rage, it's good. You're reloading slightly a little too early sometimes, I think. I wouldn't be aggressive with this. Your minion wave's attacking. You have low health, so yeah, you shouldn't have tried to force something out of that. And something too that you're a COD player, reload when I shoot. Yeah, with Shiv it's a little harder. So I mean, I get it, I do too. The other thing that I was gonna say here though is fuck. Oh, your rage. So it goes away in about 10 seconds, I think. Even if you're over here and you shotgun pellet them for 1 damage, it'll reset the timer. So when you have rage, think of ways where you can shoot the enemy to prevent that timer from going away. Since it's like, even if right now, if you can get a pellet on them, it'll stop it from decaying. And since rage is so hard to get now, it isn't. Like sandwich, like even if you jump and shotgun them, like that shotgun, like it still hasn't connected. Instead of shooting the minions, like I said, you want to try to see now. It just now stopped because you hit Dynamo just then. But imagine if you hit them right here sooner, it would have been like right there. So that's something. It's a little trick with Shiv that you can do to keep your rage. Yeah. So since it just counts you in combat against heroes, like I said, even pelleting them for 1 damage this far away, you want to prevent that. Just something like that's more like specific with him, like more like major. I'll be right back. Nice little bounce. You can dash through these. And we even shots between there. It's shoot heavy or shoot heavy. Oh, that's unfortunate. During these time though, when there's no wave, when the wave is coming, but like instead of coming in that way, think of trying to plan on getting centers in between waves when you can. So after you got the neutral, you could have like whoop-de-woo and got the centers. Centers, because of the value the centers have, try to plan more ways to incorporate them in between laning phase. I haven't talked about it because it's been 2 minutes though, because a lot's been going on and on. But when you got that neutral, or even if you skip that neutral, it could have been a good time to get the centers. The centers are more value than the neutral because of the passive stats. True, yeah. So you can't get it now, but like what you could do here is clear this as fast as you can. Try to get the flag minion first. Like, and you don't like, you'll think to yourself like, let's not poke this one, especially because you have healing right up now. Just like, all right, you cleared the wave. Just go get the centers right now. Like this could have been the time to go get the centers. Mo's looking for something, but just ping like, hey, I'm gonna go get the centers. You know, stuff like that. You of course really don't want to get it while the wave's here. And like we talked about too, like unless you're trying to build rage up, now that at least, like these little shotguns up to them when the minion wave's underneath is not the best. You took a bit of damage too. Just slowing bullets. Oh fuck. Alright. There's a net. Nice. That's his boots. Are you Ned? You Ned? You got it. So when you right click, you don't do it often. Are you in an ad? Shows an ad. So I don't want to talkie if you can't hear. It's harder to pay attention to during everything. You could right click and then stuff. Right click and then weave in like the daggers. Yeah, so like in this, you could have like looped around and then on that bridge, activate healing right and get the centers. So just think of like that, like down the road. Sounds advanced, yeah, it is. I mean, it's not like terribly advanced, but doing it on the regular is like literally just imagine if you right clicked and then you threw your blade right now. That when they just put TF2 mechanics like Shiv being able to force out nature boost is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping they wouldn't do more shit like that. Games. Yeah, you literally just right click and then dagger. Remind me after the game and I'll show you. Same thing with dash. Oh good. Yeah, and like you could have right clicked too if you really wanted to between. You did rush Radiant region. Finally the centers, yeah. You did it. You got your dice stars? Nice. That was a nice dodge. That's unfortunate. He's dead. He's not dead. Did he waste? Okay, cool. I don't know if you have or are aware of it, but when Dynamo stomps, you can actually double dash over it. Like that right there. That time you can double dash. You thought I did? Well, that one you did it too late. I was more just mentioning in the other ones. But at least you know of it. So knowing of it's good. If you ever also come across, a super heavy gun page or any gun character that's shutting you down, Since they buffed it, you can consider getting Rusted Barrel. Rusted Barrel is good. You should just leave. At least back off some. Looks at just stacking like throw daggers. Okay, you should just leave. Yeah. Oh.
I'll be right back.
You should speed boost on this. If you go back to heal after the 6-minute mark, you have speed boost. Speed boosting back is perfectly okay. Honestly, Mo should just Mo's can hold on. Let's see. I always do that when you jump off because he's scared of shoot. Yeah, I mean if it's being pressured, but or if you're being chased, there's no harm in it. Yeah, if you sped, you already would have been back by now. It's okay to use speed boost to heal, and in the laning phase, it's okay to use it to heal and to get back in time, especially when they're getting like pressured like that. And the only thing of the two that I would say is watch out on being high ground against longer range characters, because you took 100 damage against Dynamo when you probably did like 20 to him. So try not to being on the bridge with no pressure and taking damage is a little rough. I would try to target Paige. You probably should have stayed on Paige. Paige is weaker, health-wise. And she doesn't have... She just now has Guardian Barrier, but she didn't originally have any healing. Yeah, so like get the dagger and then bounce off so you can get the minions. That fucking burned you while you're above it? That sucks. You should get the mini waves. This one right here. This is prior. Look at that health bar. Look at that go. Look at that go. You were mad? Yeah, you were pushing up the grass because you're mad. Look, it's sick. Almost a whole square and a half. 2 squares and almost take off. Yeah, just shoot them. Keep your at least rage going. Since you have rage and rage, you want to be aggressive now. Just shoot and keep it up. Mo's going in. All right. I would wait. Where'd Mo go? He's chasing over there. Look at you dump over that one though. You should try to shoot one of them now to try to avoid rage going in. But this is the time you can dash in. You can be aggressive on this now. Oh, because he's about to have black hole, so you need to make a decision quick when this happens. So yeah, so you lost rage. Now you're gonna back off. He's gonna have black hole. You can't be aggressive anymore. Just shot that shotgun. But the minions are shooting you too when you're up here, so oh. I don't think your Arctic Cold Blast did any damage. Make use of Mantle Sliding too. What the fuck just turned into? You barely touched that. You barely alone. That's unfortunate. This turned into a brawl. What the fuck just happened? I don't even know what would have done differently with that. 2 years off my life. That's fine. I mean, you're gonna trade. So I mean, you could try to fight them after the walker goes, but I wouldn't go over here. I would just GG, just go blue, fix blue when you get up. We end up getting the 4th slot before the 1st. Yeah, it's fine. You okay? You cool? Should you have paused? You just now open the store? IRL stuff? Alt tabbed? My dog was eating me. Okay, IRL stuff. Got you. Okay, normally you're not supposed to immediately get to the Guardians. This is, like you said, this is not normal. I'm glad you didn't come over here. This is a good decision. Actually, I'm not joking. This is a good decision. There's 2 to 3 people here with these two. Oh, now you made a bad decision. You should have cleared this. Started off good, and then there was not good. Yeah, this should have pushed this one. Womped, yeah. If you had cleared this one, this second wave would be coming, and they would have at least knocked on the door a little bit, and then Calico would have been there. Like, I'm not saying you even need to press through the walker. It was literally just kill the minion wave so they would go up there. Like, that's what you should have done. And then come. The other reason why is not only because you've done that, you then could have take this neutral, and then you could have took this sinners, and then you could have bought in and then fight this, or you could have taken the sinners, bought in, and go up here. You could have taken the sinners and then go up here. So yeah, think of. Like, that one was a time you could have kept the pressure up because you knew mostly where everyone was on the map. So try to think of, like, you know, ways that could have, woulda, coulda, shoulda, and waves are always priority if like 90% of the time. There's of course a couple exceptions, but but I'm glad you're getting the sinners now. This is good. Furnace is gonna die. If you really wanted to, you could go to your teleporter and help him. I would not also really worry about it. And I'm more okay with what you're doing. But if you wanted to fight, you could have taken this teleporter to go to Infernus with that. You didn't even know that Haze was there? Yeah. Y'all two should try to jump this dynamo though. Are you going to buy? You should try to avoid going back to base to buy if possible. You could have, if you really wanted to, on this zip line, you could have zipped to this shop. So try to find ways to stay on the map when you don't need a heal. You got Healbane. There's Healbane. Yeah, a little late, but it's fine. There's gonna be an ad in 5 minutes. I'm gonna go do my change out my laundry during that. Yeah, don't go up there. Nope. So the reason why you saw him, but then you should have seen, like, I mean, I saw the two of them come running up there. This is a 3-on-1, and that's not, you're not gonna be able to carry that. And then you just ran by the minion wave. You should just cut the minion wave and not even push it. Poor guy. I don't know why he did that. Maybe he just did it for... This game needs to recover. Please don't crash. Come on, you can do it. Okay, pausing during black hole is probably not the best idea. Yeah, so if you see it's a 1v3 or even a 1v2 and you don't... 1v2 you kind of can, but if it's a 1v3 and you're not super OP fed, you going into that... I'm glad you backed off, but you going into it is just feeding, and at this part of the game, that's a little different, you know, under 12 minutes, whenever the cooldowns or the death timers are, you know, like, you know, fucking 20 seconds or whatever, but when they're 30 or more, you should have actually come over here to fix this. Sinclair's going there now, but it's fine. But yeah, if you see like 3 people and you're not even in that fight yet, and you don't have rage, you don't want to engage in that. You just want to back off. He went in there on his own. Was not your fault. And from here, you have a couple options. If you really wanted to, you could go join this fight, or you can farm and keep the pressure up here. Since Sinclair is over here, I would recommend just getting the walker and keeping this pressure, to be honest. I wouldn't worry about your tier 3s take too long. Don't like try to farm and then not farm. A lot of those ones you can just shoot the tier 2s. Don't even worry about the tier 3s. And you can just eat the tier 3s later. Or, you know, wait for another 5 minutes for when you have, you know, abilities a little stronger. Like in the tier 2 over there would be better. Like just dash these ones. I mean, at this point he's already almost dead, but try to finish camp. I start because it fucks the economy if I leave. I mean, yeah, but this is taking too long. This isn't optimal. It would have been better if you got this neutral and then you went to this neutral with the centers, or this neutral, take those tier 2s and then get these ones, and then you could have kept the pressure up a little more. Like I said, you can come back and eat the tier 3 or let someone else kill the tier 3. Or wait till later and it's a little bit better. You have 5k now, almost 6k. So really from here, you want to try to get a tier 4 or spend your money before you engage if possible.
I see you.
See, that's a good one. All right, so what you should do here, you need to go buy. This is perfect. There's a calico over there too. You can buy and then jump up. Just, yeah, cool. All right, what do you buy? This is where you get infuser or torment. Excuse me. Nice, that's fine.
Thank you.
Is shit buffering? Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna pause then. I'm gonna pause and change laundry. It's good. I'm gonna pause, change laundry, and the ad's about to run anyways, so I'll just be right back. Yeah, sorry. And you see this? This wave is a priority. This needs to be fixed. Oh, he's going there. I think he is going there. Never mind. Sweet.
Softening him up.
Did you shoot and throw a blade? And Furnace is being aggressive. The fuck? Oh, this dash. You think so? Yeah, he did. Ava. Dash to her. Double dash. What a sweet parry. Night dash. Dash more. Oh. You should have dashed. You shot too much. Once that parry happened, dash. Oops, it's fine. This time, now you need. Oh. That's interesting. He pushed her over there. Try to use Cold Friend a little bit more too. Sometimes it's a bug on Spectator where I don't know if it's actually on cooldown, but if it's actually on cooldown, when you, like even if you're on those minion waves, dash. I think he walked into that horse. Yeah, it's fine. If you ever see a okay, so if you ever see a dino, that's funny though. Go dash in that. Go dash in that. If you ever see a dynamo normally stamina sprint towards you and dash, most likely means he's gonna black hole. Y'all should ping bin boss if you haven't. Just ping. Yeah, instead of fully leaving, I don't know where Infernus is going. Or that's unfortunate. Burn, and he's the one that burns. Yeah, so at this point you're buying Decay. I think you should have bought Superior Cooldown or bought Spirit Resilience or Disarming Hex. You haven't even seen Haze, so it's really just been for her. So I think you, like I said, you just now bought Decay. I think it's a little. I feel like 26 is a little too late really for it. And like you could have gotten better with cooldown. Or some armor. Dash again. You're going spirit build. As soon as your dash is off cooldown, dash. You're shooting too much. And cold front. It's already off cooldown. Dash. Especially when they're lined up. Off cooldown. There's nothing wrong with shooting, but your build is not shooting. Was it? I think I remember. Yeah, I mean, like it could, yeah, okay. So it's bugged off of fucking. It's the spectator bug then. Sorry, then. I apologize. It's really hard sometimes on that one. Like I said, for me, whenever like I'm nice. to fully utilize some of it, like whenever like tell people like, hey, make sure you're using your things better. It's spectator bug is bugged. So, okay, so if this ever happens too now, if you could communicate, if you can coordinate or whatever, there's 3 dead. There was 4 of y'all initially here because Infernus dashed away. Just ping mid boss. This is a mid boss moment. These 3, they're not strong enough. Well, against with their wall, but there's nothing really contesting mid boss besides Dynamo. Her wall can, but outside of that, it's just fucking Dynamo, and she's dead too with her horses. But like I said, Infernus was here. Priority would have been mid boss.
Works for me.
Looks like that's where you're going, which is good. Oh, y'all might have actually not been able to do it. Oh, good, yay! Should have happened sooner. We do go down there, yeah, okay. Yeah, if it should have happened sooner, yeah. See this, okay. And then this is the game from here, yeah. Instead of Infernus going back and buying or whatever, just like I don't know if you talked or whatever, do it. Just be more vocal and just try to get it a little sooner. Because I mean, in this instance, it wasn't that big of a deal, but he could have been back up and could have been in there. And then she died. And that's the game. That's the game. Work on mental sliding too. Press 4, press 4. Dashing and pressing 4 is the epitome of playing Shiv.
Have fun sticking people.
They only have one shrine left.
You can use a stamina dash quicker. I don't know why I bought it, but I mean, you had 8k, so you're like, what do I do? But I mean, the game's basically over. Nice. Perfect. Yeah, that's funny. Honestly, I mean, you know what? It's fine. It's working. I thought it was lower. But yeah, overall, it was a good game. The spectator bug with the cooldowns kind of sucks, but on some of the stuff, but because it really would have slightly just changed a little bit of the build, or just maybe a little bit of resistance, maybe a counter and cooldown. Felt nice, yeah. It was definitely better. I mean, for half of the game, there wasn't like, I mean, you didn't die. That's funny. I mean, you didn't die until like literally halfway through it. Dynamo moment, yeah. Yeah. It's funny though. Yeah, everything otherwise it was pretty good. It's pretty solid. I don't think getting decay so late would have been helpful. The biggest reason why people normally get decay, there's 2 reasons. One, it does help against healing reduction, which is really just Dynamo. At least from raw healing. Everyone has their own region. Oh, I guess Megan is too, but you didn't really see her. But by the time the other reason why you normally get it is to keep rage going or to prevent it going down. So I think that could have been a different item. And then I know you originally got spirit during laning phase for the damage, but during the laning phase, I think if you got heal bane sooner, or again, just like even Enchanter's Emblem, because Enchanter's Emblem, it gives you cooldown, but it also gives you spirit resist, and it gives you regen outside of combat. So I think possibly gonna just get the extra spirit and be like, oh, I need to slightly tweak, and then getting the other ones would have been better. As for the alt fire, like you can, like I said, you can be like that, and then you can basically shoot right away. That's what I was talking about.
Let's play.
Or you can like that. So like that's kind of what I was more talking about if you really want to try to weave it in. It used to be quicker with less of a cooldown. So whoops. He's gonna die. Yeah. So that's more, but otherwise, at least whenever you have one last shot, there's nothing wrong doing. Not a dagger, Mateva. Because I mean, it's your last shot. And then of course, if you need a little bit more momentum, like I said, you can use it. Use your fire to get a little extra momentum. So. And yeah, so like also too with the tick damage, like even if you do a tick, it stops it from moving. One. Yeah, so that's something else too that you can play around with. But that's like I said, as you play Shiv more now that you're aware of that, keeping rage or getting rage is like a key part of his. So once you have rage, you want to try your best not to lose it because Shiv becomes really strong with it. Similar to yeah, it's a couple little small things, nothing major. Everything like so there wasn't anything major, macro wise. Outside like the one lane, when like you should have just cleared the wave instead of moving away. Nothing else was like too bad with that.